quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down.
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Typically, when you think of a zoo, you think of a place you would enjoy a visit to. But the Autzen Zoo is no ordinary zoo and not one friendly towards its visitors. And tonight, the Oregon Ducks hope the zoo rattles the number 7 Ohio State Buckeyes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Eugene, Oregon. Nate Murphy and Dominic Barfield with you tonight. And Dom, Oregon is winless, but playing a very fun brand of football. Buckeyes looking to stay in the Big Ten title contention. So what are the keys to this game?
To me, it's going to break down here pretty simple, Murph. If you're Oregon, there's not really many chances that you're going to completely just run out these last 3 games and get into any talks about potentially being voted in. And if you're Ohio State, you simply need to do what's been working best for you, and you either keep it on the ground and let that run game is hold the phone.
Big return here to start the ball game, but unfortunately, it does look like it's coming back. So all of that for no return as Jonathan Gold nailed with the clipping call.
As I was saying, I would like to see a heavy dose of Hadrian Crenshaw, 92 carries going into this game, but the power of Ben Davis has been on display as well.
Well, let's see if they go to Crenshaw here early on, back inside their own 20. Instead, they'll go play action. Davis a little roll out, and he finds Jet Taylor comeback route along the sideline, good for 14 and a quick first down.
And the Jet will touch down and get those feet in. That was a good throw right to the boundary. And hold on, as soon as I said that was in, we're going to get a review at it. Let's get a slow-mo look at it here.
Well, the refs, I tell you, they've come out here early and tried to get some FaceTime, but that looks like a good catch to me.
As that you either have those days where they just swallow the whistle and they don't really make their appearance, or you're going to have this where it's like, no, we would like to be known. Can do without it.
And they will confirm the catch was good. 1st and 10 out across the 30 to the 32. Davis, play action again, has time in the pocket, steps up. He lets one fly downfield, open receiver behind the defense, and ready for takeoff is Jet Taylor, 58 yards, down to about the 11, first down, Ohio State.
Put that ball right where it needed to be, and Joshua Reinhardt is going to be the savior, stopping that touchdown. What a big momentum shifter to start off this ball game, Murph.
Jet Taylor, 2 plays, 2 catches, and he has the Buckeyes sitting just outside of goal-to-go situations. And Davis, little roll out, sets up. Now he's going to take off inside the 10, slides down, saving himself a big hit. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Takes a page out of the Mateo Deleste book of getting down and surviving through contact. Smart business decision. Love seeing the quarterbacks protect themselves every single time.
McDowell was bearing down on him on that one, and now he'll go play action here on 2nd and 7. He'll sling this near side. Mr. Hansen never got turned around, hit him in the face as he did. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, just poor timing there in between the quarterback and the halfback. Got to get that cleaned up. First drive, I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to get that taken care of.
3rd and 7, and Davis to the goal line, and short of the goal line. Jordan Little did everything but get in thanks to Drew Curtis.
I was going to say, Drew Curtis with a big stand on the goal line, and they're going to go for it to no surprise.
Now, why not? And we'll see if Crenshaw finally gets his hands on it. No, they're going to throw it again. Davis changes his mind, breaks 1, breaks 2, will not get there. Oregon comes up with a defensive stand inside their own 5.
And the zoo is going crazy down there in the student section. Big electric stand on inches to go. And just what a performance there by Drew Curtis. Getting to him, wrapping him up, and stifling Ben's attempt to find the end zone.
Back-to-back plays. Drew Curtis saves a touchdown. So we'll see. Been here before as an AD. got to make sure you punch this off your goal line. 2 points the other direction could cost you a ball game. And Oregon in that triple option offense will go to their fullback, Zach Carell, and he will pick up 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Over on Twitch, 3-yard touchdown pass to Otis Boudreaux as Penn State goes up 7-0 on Michigan. 7:39 left in the first.
That should be a great game here as well. And now Earl on the option. She'll keep it around the edge, picks up 6 before she is shoestring dropped. After that gain, it'll be a first down.
You know, Murph, you said it completely. You said it correctly. This is just a fun brand of football to watch. I enjoy watching this triple option.
And not only do they run the triple option, they have thrown the football extremely well this season. Earl's got it again. She will keep it again on that triple option look, 9 more yards, and it'll be 2nd and 1.
Pros, yes, they have been throwing really well out of this look. Unfortunately, it's been because they've been behind most of the games. But to their credit, they're still playing competitive ball.
They will stay in that flex bone look, motion man. And again, it's Earl keeping it and weaving her way through traffic. Alexa Earl, 5 more yards, 3 consecutive runs for 20 yards here.
And Jordan Sork is going to say, how do you do right at that point of contact? Love the hole there for Alexa to split through.
Now they'll spread things out a little counter play with the wingback on a little bit of a jet sweep, and Ramiro picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Call me crazy. Did we just get a little bit of walk-on love here? Love to see it early.
You might see it early and often, as you expect. Oregon will rotate backs, and this is Carell again up the middle on a little dive on the triple option. He'll get a yard. It'll be a big 3rd and 4 coming up.
And Mason Davis has no love for the Zach attack there. Going to stifle that right out the gate.
Big 3rd down right here. Ball across their own 35. Trying to throw that one quickly was Earl, and she is hit and dropped. It's Bob Willie getting in there to make the play. It'll be 4th and 8. But, Dom, I'll say this. That was a successful drive for Oregon, getting that ball off of their own 1-yard line.
Any way that you can get yourself out of the danger zone, you feel like you've done well. You put together a couple of extensions there, just end up getting tripped up there. And you got to give credit to Willie there for being able to push the guard back and just stumbling Alexa Earl up.
And on 4th and 8, they will punt this one away. Fielded at the 26. Nice return. Good yardage from Smokey Woods, 15 yards. And that will set Ohio State up for their 2nd offensive possession.
And let's see if on this 2nd drive, do we finally get the incorporation of Crenshaw into this game? Or will we see a more bigger dose of Mr. Hansen?
Well, they dropped back to throw it every play on drive number 1. Came up inches short. They'll throw it again. A quick slant across the middle. Across midfield goes Jet Taylor. He's been by far the favorite target. And he's got it down to 2nd and 1.
Hey, whenever you have a security blanket named Jet, you're going to let it fly to him every time, are you not?
Why not? And you got the pilot on the other side. The AD of Oregon flies planes for a living, and Cole Mantell. So you would think he'd know how to ground a jet. This one is Titan Chin underneath, and big tight end picks up 4 and a 1st down.
And big tight end with the big pickup there. They are looking efficient, and it seems to me Ohio State has came out here today saying we're going to leave the run game on the bench. This is just going to be an aerial execution.
They go under center, 3 wide receivers, and a quick drop from Davis. Slant right across the middle, and Smokey Woods will get hit and stumble his way forward, gain a 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 coming up.
Davis is going to drop back a little bit too deep in that zone coverage, and that is just an easy pitch and catch on the slant right over the middle. That is as easy as it gets.
We got the tight end left, 2 receivers same side, and they were throwing that direction, but it is swatted down at the line of scrimmage. Great play. Can't get there. Get your hands up, and it's 3rd and 1.
Big hands up there by Michael Ralph. Gotta love that tenacity.
3rd and 1. Crenshaw, the lone back. Davis under center. Finally, Crenshaw with it. Has a hole. Has the 1st down and plenty more. Still fighting his way forward inside the 15-yard line. Hadrian Crenshaw, 1 carry and 20 yards to show for it.
Over on Twitch, 8-yard touchdown to Ronnie Wilson, as Michigan's going to tie it up 7 apiece with 5:40 left here in the 1st. And that was a beautiful, beautiful first touch there by Crenshaw.
Big hole to run through, and he's got it 1st and 10 at the 15. Tight end goes in motion, left to right, sets up on the wing and stays in the block. Davis across the middle, and Isaac Cloister with the deflection. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Big deflection indeed. Was definitely looking for a little bit more from that, but that is a big, big stop. Ducks are looking good in the red zone.
2nd and 10, and it's Crenshaw again. He'll slip one, still bouncing off of defenders, and Hadrian Crenshaw picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and 6.
You know, I like to imagine the game plan is they're going to keep throwing. They're going to force the defense deep, and then you're just going to hand it off to Crenshaw and let him slip through some tackles.
No, Oregon is not going deep here. Oh, they showed blitz, backed out a little bit, and a little crossing route. And Smokey Woods ran it. Boy, I thought he had it. He ran it right along that line to gain, it looked like. Instead, it'll be 4th and short.
And McDowell is going to meet him at the line and say, I don't think so. And they're going to be sending out Ball to come out here and kick the try.
And it'll be a short 22-yard field goal. A bit of a sharp angle, but Buddha Ball, puts it between the pipes. And with 3:39 to play in quarter number 1, Ohio State finally has something on the board. 3-0 over Oregon. And this one kicked about a yard deep into the end zone. Broken tackle there. All the way out across the 30 goes Joshua Reinhardt, give him 31 on the return.
And Murph, if you look at chat, there are certainly some unhappy people that are wondering how that was not a first down. Some are claiming that was a hometown spot.
Hey, listen, it's all Big Ten Conference refs evened out here. Triple option look, and the late pitch from Earl put it right where it needed to be. Juju Creed the third, his first touch of the night, goes for 16.
Good pitch there out there, and Goose Good is going to get credited with the shove out of bounds. Alexa was going to take that shot regardless. That was a beautiful, intelligent pitch and catch.
Listen, if you're going to be a quarterback in a triple option offense, you got to be tough. You got to be willing to take some shots, and Earl did just that and got the ball out just in time. And now they're going to bring the walk-on in motion, a little triple option near side, a little counter action look, and Earl didn't have a chance as Vladimir Ankoviak comes in, gets the stop in the backfield. It'll be 2nd and 13.
And that is a big demonstration there by the Ohio State defense. They put 7 in the box, and they are essentially at this point saying, I dare you to run it. We will meet you.
Well, you got to play assignment football. Ohio State did just that. One wing this time. They'll go triple option. Oh, I think Earl missed the read there. If she gives that, Corral has some room. Instead, Stork gets her right at the line of scrimmage.
I fully agree. I do believe that was a missed read there. You get that ball out, and there's some big yards picked up.
Now 3rd and 12. They're going to bring a jet motion all the way across. Earl dropping back, looking, has some time, pocket breaking down off the back foot, nowhere near anybody, incomplete on her first official pass attempt of the night. And it will be 4th and 12 Oregon after getting the ball out near midfield again on back-to-back drives. We'll have to punt it away.
Over on Twitch, 10-yard touchdown run by Colin McElroy from Michigan to take an early 14-7 lead. Just over 3.5 minutes left in the first.
And this punt was a bit of a shank. Ohio State on their way out. And Dom, we got a pretty good ball game going on here. Defensively, what are you seeing? Because both defenses right now are locked in.
Both are playing just solid assignment football, and they are daring the other offense to make a mistake.
Little jet sweep action here for the Buckeyes, and appropriately named as they hand it to Jet Taylor, but Cash Allen will cash that one in at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And that right there is textbook how you ground a jet plane right there. And Jeff, thank you so much for shouting us out in chat. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey Jeff, nice to have you in, and we appreciate you jumping on last night. Good to have you back in the booth with us as well. And this one thrown underneath, complete, room to work for Messiah Ritchie. 18 yards and another Ohio State first down.
Flat route was there, completely open. Got to make that throw every time, and Tyler Timmerman is going to pick up the tackle after that play.
And so now it'll be 1st and 10. Ohio State looking to continue this drive. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
I was going to say, if you're not reading that, I will throw that to you.
If we get on a call together, my gosh, I don't know that we'll ever get on the rails, as we've got a 1st and 10 coming up for the Buckeyes. As Davis, he's going to break free. He's got first down yardage. No, he doesn't. He's got the Tony 10. It'll be 2nd and inches.
See, we gotta leave that Tony 10 in the past. It's now just 2nd and Cade. Got to get with the program. Times are a-changing.
I'm old. I don't like change. It happens. Offset eye here. We'll go back to that jet sweep, and it's Jet Taylor once again. And this time he will cut it up, pick up 3. Didn't get a lot, but he's able to pick up enough for the first down.
It's a little cutesy. It ain't got to be flashy, but you know what it is, Murph? It's a first down for the Buckeyes.
It is a first down at the 41-yard line. Ohio State in Duck territory again. Under pressure, Davis trying to get away. Does get away for a second. And then he trips over the defender as McDowell will get credit for the sack. 5 tackles already for McDowell here in the first quarter.
Got to just call that a meeting of the minds. They're going to get a truck stick on McDowell, but McDowell gets to laugh at the end, getting the TFL. Got to love to see it sometimes.
Hey, listen, sometimes it hurts. You get run over. Your pride gets a little bit of a hit. But you get the sack, so it's okay. 3 receivers bunched near side here, and they'll go toss to the other side of the field. They go short side with Crenshaw, and he's able to get just 3.
And going to end up running into Drew Curtis and Caminero there on the edge, and that is going to set up 3rd and 10.
1 of 3 for the Buckeyes on 3rd down. They need 10 to keep this one alive. And incomplete. That looked like it was picked off, but out of bounds, and it will be 4th down. Ohio State going to punt it away.
Oh, now that's the one time where the refs don't want to make an appearance and seem lively. We could have at least had a look back on that one. We've had look backs on worse attempts.
I believe that they were clearly out of bounds. Regardless, great play to force the punt, and we are still seeing defenses ruling the day. But Alexa Earl and this Duck offense, they've had some moments with this triple option. What do they got to do to kind of finish some drives here?
I really just keep sticking with what is working. Get the Zach and Tack involved.
Well, they're going to go up the middle right here with the Zach attack. Zach Carell, but he gets back to only the line of scrimmage before he's hit by Ankoviak. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Okay, so maybe we move away from the Zach attack. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. My bad.
Now they go back to that flex bone look. This is where they've had some success. Creed in motion. He'll get it on the late pitch. He's got room. He's got the first down across the 35 and out near the 40-yard line. Juju Creed, the 3rd, 18 yards on his 2nd carry of the night, and it'll be 1st and 10 Oregon.
That orbit motion is just really a big part of the triple option that just works out so well. It allows them to get enough momentum to start off the play, get themselves in their own space, and that's an easy dump off every time.
And we close out quarter number 1. The number 7 Buckeyes are on top of Oregon, but it's only 3-0. Come on back. You're watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, right here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Autzen Stadium, everybody. Nate Murphy, Dominic Barfield with you here in Eugene, Oregon. Ohio State with a 3-0 lead, but Oregon trying to put a drive together. Carell gets it on the dive. He's got near first down yardage. They'll give him 8 after a couple of busted tackles.
And a big smack at the end of that by Johnny Taylor, driving him out of bounds.
2nd down and 2. Back to that flex bone look. Creed in motion. Little counter option look, and Earl's got it across midfield. She's got room, gets a block. Culater. Touchdown, Oregon.
Big block there at the end by Jake Rose to seal that and letting Alexa pick up 6. Gotta love watching wide receivers block on big-time runs, Murph. I love that play.
And Parker Pizarro with the extra point up and good. 7-3. Oregon on top of Ohio State. 8:38 to go, 2nd quarter. And you mentioned the blocking. That's what you got to do if you're a receiver in an offense like this. You've got to pick up some blocks. Now you want your blocking on special teams if you're Ohio State to get Taylor free, and he'll wind up with 25 on the return.
Big hit there at the end of that return by Keandre Randolph. Sheesh.
And now can Ohio State's offense answer? They do things a little differently than the Oregon Duck offense, but just as effective. This one dumped underneath and fighting out near first down yardage and stretching out forward is Jordan Little. Give him 13.
And Murph, don't look now, but we have unlocked all caps Cole tonight. Oh no, what a night in store for us.
I don't know why even caps lock Cole shouldn't be cooking nuts. That's dangerous territory. As Crenshaw going to lose a yard thanks to Hunter Davidson, although there was an entire flock of Ducks flying in to make the play.
And that was a flying V formation indeed. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend cooking Buckeyes. Aren't those not poisonous?
They are poisonous, unless you get the chocolate and peanut butter Buckeyes. Those are delicious. And this is Jet Taylor jet sweep. We've seen this now 3 times from Ohio State. They must think they have something with that play, but it hasn't been overly successful yet.
Yeah, no. At that point, you got to move on from the jet with jet. Gotta find something else that's gonna work there. No love there.
And here we go on 3rd and 9. Some pressure coming. Davis wheels around. Oh, what a hit! Davis found Smokey Woods, and he winds up with first down yardage. But my God, McDowell found him too and put a licking on him.
McDowell was attempting to put him 6 feet under. Oh, I felt that up here in the booth, or that could be the Taco Bell talking to me.
Hey, well, let's hope it was the hit and not the Taco Bell. Davis downfield has an open receiver inside the 20, inside the 15, and all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's Jordan Little. His 3rd catch of the ball game sets Ohio State up at 1st and goal.
Big route there, and got to give credit to Cash Allen saving the touchdown on that. Just had nothing but time and separation, and just the angle there to get it there for Cash Allen.
Split the seam and all the way down to the 10-yard line. So now Ohio State back inside goal-to-go situation. Last time they were here, did not get the touchdown, and this one is chucked into the stands. Ben Davis didn't see anything. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Almost took out the head of the security guard there, not paying attention. Credit to him for watching the crowd like he's supposed to, but man, that was almost ouch town.
Now, that's a dangerous position to be if you're a security guard. You can't see anything coming. Under center, and Davis looking, hit, gets away from one, cannot get away from duck number 2, and that's Tyler Timmerman. It'll be 3rd and goal now for Ohio State.
And the key to that play was just penetration. They had good penetration in on that. Had to keep Ben flustered, could not let him look downfield, and it just worked like a charm. Gotta love that tenacity and intensity from this Ducks defense. They are pinning their ears back and sending heat.
They went from 1st and goal from the 10 to 3rd and goal from the 19. Davis, 7-step drop, looking near side and knocked away. Good play right there from the Oregon defense. Hilton Clark reached in and swatted it down.
And what another fantastic hold by this Ducks defense as Buddha Ball is out here to attempt the field goal.
36-yard attempt from the left hash. It is up and it is true. So Ball, and I don't know why I cannot get that one right tonight. 2 for 2 on the night. He's got all of 6 Ohio State points, and with 6:47 to go here in the first half, Ohio State trails Oregon 7-6, and Oregon going to get a pretty decent return here out of Keandre Randolph. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Ducks.
You know, Murph, it's all okay because you sound like me Tuesday night. I could not speak properly to save my life, so at least I know I'm not the only one.
I get the old tang-tungled from time to time. Little option look again, triple option. Earl fights her way forward for 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Really kind of like Alexa Earl calling her own number there. They had the pitch open there, kind of like planting that foot, getting upfield, and just exploding for 9 yards.
Back to that traditional flex bone. 2 wide receivers, and they'll go speed option look, and they get it out to Ramiro, and he had nowhere to go. Goose Good read that. Well, he read it good, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Goose cooking the duck. Who would have thunk it?
No, man. It's kind of like a weird version of the turducken here in the CFSL. And here we go on 3rd and 5. Thrown quickly across the middle, and Jake Rose was planted inches short of the first down marker.
And I'm shot. Well,
whoa!
What are we doing?
What do we have
really?
Here? Although I will say this is not where his knee went down and his head went through but from that angle.
No, that looks like that might.
And so we'll see. They're going to continue to take a look at it, and I hope Rose is okay because not only did he get planted, his head goes straight through the Autzen Stadium turf.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
They will reverse it. Now, do they move it forward far enough to get the first down? And they do.
And Cole out here praying on my downfall, hoping that I F-bombed live. Wow, hate to see it.
Well, I don't think I caught that, so we'll see. We'll have to go back and take a look. This is Carell, 7 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Well, I can tell you that I didn't, but what I can also provide to you is over on Twitch, 8-yard touchdown pass to DJ Mayo for Penn State. They trail 17-14 with 5:55 left in the second.
And now back to that flex bone, triple option. Earl, late pitch after the first read. And Ramiro lucky to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 2.
And that is a good tackle there by Goose. Goose is flying all around early here.
3rd and short. Flex bone, it's Ramiro again in motion. Triple option look, and actually I don't even think that was a triple option. That's that little ISO with Earl and the fullback. And Earl, well, no review going to come up here and save the Ducks on this 3rd down. They're going to be just short of the line to gain.
Yeah, no need for the replay to come out there, and that was certainly a tackle, to say the least.
And now a great return, and then running into a wall is Smokey Woods after the 15 yards. So Ohio State set up here. What do they got to get going? We haven't seen enough of Hadrian Crenshaw. Do we need to get him going here for Ohio State?
Yes. What kind of question is that? Yes. Give me Crenshaw. Absolutely.
The offense has seemed bogged down. They've given us a lot of Jet Taylor. He goes in motion. They do not run that jet sweep, though. Sets up 2 receivers to the top of the screen. That's the direction they will give it to Crenshaw, and it will be a 2-yard carry, 2nd down and 8 coming up.
Hey, if you don't hand Crenshaw the ball more often, he's not going to get warmed up and loose to go in this game. Gonna have to get through those lows. Got to keep feeding that back.
Down 1. They got 4 wide receivers in the formation. They're going to look to throw again, but Ben Davis cannot catch the edge. And Nikita Caminero with the sack, first of the ball game, and it will be 3rd and long.
And just sent it right through the tackle and just leaving it all out there to get the sack. Big play there by Nikita.
We tick down towards 4 to go here in the half. Blitz coming off the edge. Well picked up. Shot downfield. Intercepted at the 45-yard line, and now coming back is Drew Curtis. We've seen him make a couple of touchdown-saving tackles on that first drive. Now he gets an interception.
I'm pretty sure he had a deflection on that last drive too, if I'm not mistaken. But that one's gonna be all good. And this Ducks defense is making it a nightmare for the Buckeyes offense. Now here comes the big question: can this offense take advantage and put points on the board and extend this lead?
Well, they're going to go triple option near side. It's Carell. Good read there from Earl, and the big fullback picks up 6.
And the Zach attack is going to continue that accuracy of about 5 to 6 yards a scamper, and it's looking good.
Now good, another tackle, 5 on the night, but it seems like he's been around the football a lot more often than that. Earl breaks 1 and cannot get away from the next wave of Buckeye defenders. Mason Davis will get credit for that TFL.
Yeah. Try to make something work there, and once those big paws of Davis got on her, there was nothing doing.
So 0 of 3 are the Ducks on 3rd down. They'll go pistol set. They do have a man at the wing, and Earl looking, taking a shot downfield, one-on-one coverage. It is swatted away by Jordan Little. It'll be 4th and 4, and Oregon will be forced to punt it away from Buckeye territory.
And that's just a generational talent making big plays there. Jordan Little will make you pay on both sides. You got to be happy that was not a pick if you were a Duck.
And that one hits at the 6, bounces through the back of the end zone. Ohio State still trailing by a point, just cannot get it going. What are you seeing from this Oregon defense? What are they doing right here so far in this first half?
They are suffocating. They're suffocating the receivers and sticking to their hips, and they are stacking the box and sending heat.
And now they will swat this one down. Keandre Randolph, he leaps up, hands that one down to the turf. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And I was gonna say, if you're Ben, you got to just get that first pick out of your head. Almost had a second one.
Offset eye, they will give it to Crenshaw. He'll go left. He's got some room to work. He's out across the 25 and falls forward to about the 29-yard line. Give him 9. It'll be 3rd and 1.
And see that right there. You can't trust the air game. Hand that off to Crenshaw.
Pistol set. Crenshaw behind Davis. They'll go play action, roll Davis out. Now he's going to take off. First down and more. Lowers the shoulder across the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Ohio State.
Gonna take a little how do you do at the end by Hunter Davidson, and I was really thinking that Ben might slide down again. Not the case, and that shoulder is going to be sore.
Yeah, I said out across the 45. I mean, it should have been the 35 there. They're at the 37 now. And Davis, he's unloading one deep into double coverage. Cash Allen undercuts it, knocks it down, and this Duck secondary playing well early.
Big mistakes here by Ben Davis, throwing it on a rope, but it's such a tight rope that there's no air to get underneath that ball, and it's almost getting picked off.
2nd and 10. He's going to float this one out there. Well placed, well timed throw, and Messiah Ritchie has 21 and a 1st down inside the Oregon 45.
And that right there is what you needed to see. Put some air underneath it, just float it, get it into the breadbasket, and a big pickup there. That is the confidence throw that Ben Davis is going to need, and a better catch by Messiah Ritchie.
So now it's 1st and 10. Ball sitting on the Duck 42. Crenshaw dotting the I. Motion man is the tight end from right to left. They will go with Crenshaw up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Hey, right now you are moving the ball forward on 1st down. You are happy for that every single time. Do not ever want to see a 1st down go backwards.
And now on 2nd down from the 40. Jet sweep, and it is up the middle, Smokey Woods, and first time we've seen that go to someone other than Jet Taylor, and it works out a little bit more for Woods. He picks up 8 and a 1st down.
Cash Allen, 5th tackle of the game, and Nate, we're being told that you wear socks to bed.
Not true. I get way too hot when I sleep, so socks would just be a nightmare for me. This is Titan Chin stepping out of bounds. After that quick reception, it'll be a gain of 5.
Over on Twitch, 10-yard touchdown pass to Cyrus Sapp for Penn State to take the lead, 21-17. Just under 2.5 remains in the half.
And I'm not sure what I deserve or what I said to deserve that shot from Jeff, but that's all right. I'll make up for it next week. As Dalen Sparks with his first catch of the ball game at 17 yards down, just short of the 10-yard line.
And actually, I gotta agree with you. Socks in bed is a felony crime.
Oh, it's a nightmare. I would actually probably die. As Davis scrambles, 5, end zone, touchdown, Buckeyes, and they take the lead.
And Michael Ralph just sitting there flat-footed, just watching the quarterback scroll on past him. By the time he reacts, it's almost 2 business days later, and he's already into the end zone. That is a big way for the Buckeyes to take this lead with just under 90 seconds left to go, and the PAT is good by Buddha Ball.
Ball, 2 field goals, now an extra point to his name. So he's got 7 of the Ohio State 13 points that are on the board. And now the Ducks trying to get something going as Decore with the 20-yard return. And it'll be 1st and 10 here for Oregon. And we talked about the Oregon defense. Same question, what is the Ohio State defense doing right? Because they've found a way to really slow this triple option down here so far in the first half.
Stacking the box, they are sealing the edges, they are taking away all of the run lanes.
And now Earl going to try and throw here late in the half. Jake Rose, 6 yards, and a quick timeout from the Oregon offense.
Well, when you got under 90 seconds, triple option is not your friend to get that ball down the field. Got to find a way to put it in the air.
Well, we saw Earl break a big run earlier. They will throw it again. And this one is floated out far side. Jonathan Gold is able to step underneath and knock it away.
Also, I'm going to go back to that comment up top that Nate said that it's hard to wear socks to bed when you're wearing a natural bearskin onesie. Sir, we both feel called out. We don't like that.
I mean, truth hurts, I guess, sometimes. And this one is caught across the middle, and Juju Creed III, we've seen what he can do, running the football. Now he catches one, bounces off a defender, and picks up the 1st down.
Big pickup over the middle there. Got to like to see that. Alexa can let it fly, and she's got the cannon to do so. Big pickup for the Ducks.
Yeah, if you're the Ohio State secondary, you can't fall asleep. We've seen Alexa Earl, I mean, before they started running the triple option here in Oregon, she threw the football a lot. Even this season, she's put up some huge numbers throwing the football. This time she has to throw it away. Quick pressure getting home, forced that one. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Oh, absolutely, Murph. I mean, Alexa absolutely can make the big time moments and big time throws. You cannot sleep on her talent.
And on second down, quick throw underneath, big hit put on Juju Creed that time. It'll be a 9-yard gain though, 3rd and 1.
Oh, Mason Davis, don't hit him like that. Ugh.
1 of 5 on 3rd down for Oregon. This might be 4-down territory. They go back to the triple option, and Earl, good job deciding to hold on to that late. It's a 5-yard gain in the 1st down.
And no 1st down needed, as Goose is going to pick up 6 tackles in the half.
And they'll go back to the pistol here. Earl looking, standing tall, down the seam. Oh, and that was there and dropped. It's incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up.
And that's what happens when you turn your eyes upfield and not watch the ball come all the way through to your chest.
That was 6 instead. Now it's 2nd and 10. This one floated over top of everybody. I thought that she was throwing that corner route. Instead, she threw it away, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I mean, I thought so as well, but just going to sail it out of bounds. Not sure I'm understanding the decision here.
Back to that flex look. Under some late pressure, lets it fly downfield, knocked down, incomplete. Now it's 4th down for the Ducks.
Big deflection for Bonilla. You love to see it, and we're going for it here.
Well, they're saying this is a little outside of Pizzario's range, and on 4th and 10, they're going to fire down the seam, complete. It's Ramiro off that wing, and it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Big gamble and a big pickup.
It pays off this time, and now they go back to the pistol, and, well, I guess the best you can say about that is it's going to stop the clock, and Oregon doesn't have to use their last timeout.
Yeah, you honestly can't beat that. You hate to see it get backed up like a Brinks truck, but clock stops. You can take your time, you can call a play, and you can make sure that it's the right play.
And now they'll go back to that little flex look and a little speed option. Earl going to keep it, and she'll tumble her way down for a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 7, and they have to hurry back up.
Don't necessarily hate the call there.
And that was 15 seconds. Earl going to take off, has room to work, and cut down, but does get the 1st down. It'll stop the clock for a moment.
Big tackle saved there by King Bird.
And now Earl with 5, looking across the middle into the end zone. Zach Carell from the fullback position into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown.
And with 5 seconds left in the half, talk about Oregon getting saved by the bell. Zach Attack is going to get out of the backfield. Just sit down there and get ready for the touchdown. Big go.
So the extra point coming up from Parker Pizarro, and it is true. 5 seconds left in half number 1. And now Oregon up by 1, 14-13 over number 7, Ohio State. We talked about in the open, the home field here, the zoo, could be a problem for Ohio State. And I don't know that the crowd has been the problem, but the Ducks certainly have been. And now the Buckeyes will have 1 second left after Smoky Woods with the 26-yard return.
And before we get to that last play, let me go ahead and get this update in for everybody before we go to half. 21-yard touchdown pass to Knight Rowe for Penn State to go up 28-17. 5 seconds left over there in the half.
And they'll just give this to Crenshaw on the final play of half number 1. He'll pick up 5 yards to pad the stats just a little bit. And we go to the halftime break with Oregon up over Ohio State 14-13. And Dom, we have seen an excellent first half of football, a lot of it on the defensive side. But what's your take on what we saw through the first 2 quarters?
Actually, well, I have a quick question for you, Murph. How do you feel when you realize that the triple option has more passing touchdowns than the air raid offense?
Listen, it's strange, it's odd, but we've seen this Oregon team do it this season through the air just as much as they've done it on the ground. But their ground attack tonight has been effective. We've also seen Earl bust the big play for their touchdown earlier.
As they are playing inspired. They are still looking for that first win. They are playing with reckless abandon and nothing to lose, and it is showing up big time. Oregon may not have a lot of passing yards, but that rushing yards is elite. Ohio State is finding their droves in the air. Time of possession is almost matched, but that turnover spells the doom, and that's going to put Ohio State behind here at the half.
And Ball is going to kick this one away as we start quarter number 3. Fielded at the 1, a little bit of room to work. Straight up the middle is Reinhardt, 25 yards. And so now Oregon stepping out, and after their last drive, we'll see if they go back to that ground game, or do they maybe get back to that passing attack a little bit. They will go triple option here. Earl is going to have to eat this one as Ankoviak gets her in the backfield. His second TFL will be 2nd and 13.
I mean, what else can you expect to do there? You see Ankoviak coming at you. You just got to get down and live to see another play. And I love when I find out that chat's giving me misinformation about wrong offensive looks. Thanks, Cole.
Now, Cole will do that to you. He may have done that on purpose. As Earl, boy, a chance to get that out late, but Mac Williams able to catch her from behind and cause another loss of yards there. And I tell you, Oregon had something if it wasn't for that play.
And I do have I'm going to use this question from chat for you after this play here, Murph.
And so now a little jet sweep motion for Oregon. And this is going to be Earl off the back foot into the middle of the field. And Mason Davis is able to swat it away.
Big Buckeye stand there. And Hunter's going to ask, are you surprised with how this Oregon team is playing today compared to how they've played all season? And I got to say, no, I'm really not. I'm really not surprised. They've played electric all season. They've just had some pretty heartbreaking hiccups, as we're going to get a really solid return here for 13 yards by Smokey Woods. Murph, what's your insight about that?
No, I 100% agree with you. This Oregon team, you knew coming in, was better than what the record shows. They've had some tough luck losses, but you know they're going to be competitive. Cole's going to have them ready every week, and tonight's no exception. Hadrian Crenshaw, 5 yards on that first down carry. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And you know what? And Cole did do it on purpose. Commentator jinx sounds really nice right about now.
So here we go, 2nd down and 5. Davis looking, had time, and then scrambles right into the sack as he runs into Nikita Caminero. The second sack for Caminero on the night. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Caminero absolutely running Davis over like a Camaro. What a big hit, pushing that man backwards. Ohio State is in fits here on offense. Credit to the Ducks D.
And we'll see if they can come up with one more play here defensively. 3rd and 11 as we tick down to 7.5 to go in quarter number 3. Davis, straight drop, under pressure. Offensive lineman kind of got in his way. This ball is underthrown and intercepted. Coming back out across his own 25, still with room to work, and all the way out near the 40. The big play right there from Hilton Clark, the corner, all over that one.
And yeah, I gotta call it like I see it, Murph. Ben Davis was almost sacked by his guard there. Don't know what was happening there, but that's going to come up big aces for Hilton Clark, as these Ducks will take it.
So the second interception thrown by Ben Davis here tonight, and it will set Oregon up 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Back to the triple option. Dive back is Zach Carell, and it'll be a 5-yard carry, 2nd down and 5.
And the Zach attack is staying consistent. Got to love what you're seeing here for these Ducks.
And it'll be 2nd and 5 now. Back to that flex bone look. Creed in motion. They'll go triple option. They'll get it to Creed late, and he's got a little bit of space out near the Ohio State 40-yard line after a 15-yard pickup.
You say get that ball out late. I say got that ball out right when it needed to be. Big pickup there, and Goose is going to pick up yet another tackle. The Goose is just flying everywhere, trying to contain this Duck attack.
And back to that flex look. 2 tight ends, or 2 receivers. Speed option with the fullback. That's Carell, and he's got the edge. And the big fullback showing a little bit of speed. 16 yards later, he's corralled out of bounds.
I see what you tried to do there. Corralled. I appreciate the pun attempt there. Big first down for the Ducks.
It didn't quite fit, but like you said, the attempt was there. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And Oregon with the drive going after the interception. Earl taking her time under center here. Dive back and has room to work all the way inside the 10, down inside the 5, and Knox Brunswick gets it down to the 2, 1st and goal after the 24-yard run.
Big scamper there by Brunswick, and that is a saving tackle by Johnny Taylor. That was just about 6 for the Ducks.
Well, can they pick up 2 and put 6 on the board here on 1st and goal? Up the middle, Brunswick through one defender, across the goal line, touchdown, Ducks.
And Knox will not get vultured. That man got him down there, and that man's going to call for 6. Big drive there off the turnover for these Ducks, Murph.
Freshman cornerback Hilton Clark with the interception to end an Ohio State drive. And then it was freshman tight end, fullback combo player Knox Brunswick, a couple of big carries right there into the end zone eventually, and Oregon 21-13 over Ohio State right now as Jet Taylor gets the return 22 yards out across the 25. And I'm not going to say Ohio State is in trouble, but we do have a little bit of an upset alert going on right here. Oregon at home in front of the home crowd. Ohio State needs to get something going. Just down a possession though. And again, this is that time where you would expect maybe you get that senior running back, Hadrian Crenshaw, more involved trying to wear this Oregon defense down.
Absolutely, an upset indeed. Number 1's already lost this week, and number 5, Dewey spell number 7.
And now this one thrown out, and Joshua Reinhardt saw that one coming, able to get the hand in there and knock it away.
I saw that one coming. The receiver absolutely didn't. Complete miscommunication. Not sure where Ben was throwing that.
2nd and 10, 3 wide receivers here. They'll go draw play. Crenshaw fighting for yards, and he will pick up 2. That will be it. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
And Xavier Waters put them big paws and said, I do not think so. Got to give credit for Crenshaw for running rough through that and picking up what was possible.
And on 3rd down, Davis, 7-step drop. He's looking across the middle. He's got it. 1st down. Still fighting for yards, and over the midfield stripe go the Buckeyes. Jordan Little will have the 1st down reception.
And over on Twitch, 3-yard touchdown pass to Ronnie Wilson, his 2nd of the ball game for Michigan. They trail 28-24 with just over 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Big pickup there, and carrying Deacon Fry for about 12 yards.
I tell you what, we have got 2 Big Ten bangers going on right now here in the CFSL. Ohio State trying to even this one back up. Crenshaw near side stretch play, got some decent blocking, at least got the edge sealed, and Crenshaw able to pick up 7.
Yeah, absolutely. That is what you like to see, getting there and not allowing any open opportunity. Cash Allen was cash money on that tackle.
2nd and 3. Davis looking, changes his mind, takes off, bumps into his own offensive lineman. We've seen that a few times from Ben Davis tonight. Needs a little spatial recognition, but he's able to pick up the 1st down on that scramble.
You can't necessarily just blame Ben on that one. I mean, that interception, he was almost sacked by his guard, who was fully turned around looking to bear hug him. Gotta imagine there's some miscommunication somewhere.
Empty set here. Davis takes the snap and has enough time to find his receiver in or underneath. It's Jordan Little. Just a little sit down route, and they'll get 5.
Hey, it doesn't have to be cute, doesn't have to be flashy. Does it pick up 5 yards? It's all that matters. Positive forward momentum.
Especially on 1st down. Now they'll go play action to Hansen. And this is complete on the post route, or excuse me, on the corner route. Titan chin to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And the Titan tight end is going to make this defense finally pay after a little bit of a lull. And it is now minus the PAT. It's now a two-point game. Gonna be one here if that kick is good. And that is the kind of response you like to see. And you know what? Not even worried about the PAT. Buckeyes are rolling for 2 here.
They're going for the tie right here. Not surprising. They're going to send a man in motion. That is Sparks. He's going to set up on the wing right side. He'll stay in to block. Davis going to take off. Can he get to the end zone? He cannot. Stumbles down at the 1-yard line. Hunter Davidson keeps him out, and he keeps Oregon on top by 2.
Big stop there. And honestly, if Ben just tucks it and runs to the right, he's got that. Not sure about wanting to weave through traffic and get cutesy with it. Those can be those mistakes that are going to come back to haunt you later into the game. As we're going to see Reinhardt bring that out for a 26-yard return to set up this Ducks offense.
Now the offense back out, and they've got a little bit of momentum going here. They've got the ground game. The triple option is kind of been rolling the last couple of drives, and now obviously the dive back is maybe he's the first read. He's kind of that most important read. But what are you seeing from Alexa Earl? Because she's the general. She's making those reads, and she's doing it well tonight.
She hasn't put the ball on the ground yet, and that is something that we have seen in droves this season. She's playing sound football.
Creed in motion, little speed option look, and they will get it to Juju Creed the third. Outside for a gain of just 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Hunter, I'd slow the roll about game of the year. Like Cole said, we did have 4 OT game last week. I wouldn't go that far.
4 OT game last week. You had a shootout between West Virginia and Oklahoma. I mean, we've got some pretty banger games going on this year. Maybe the most competitive season we've seen in a while. As good with another tackle to be 3rd and 4.
And Goose is playing competitive for defense.
Now 3rd down. Earl straight drop back under pressure. Will not get away. Will not get the throw off. And Justin Henry will get his first sack of the ball game. 4th and 11. Oregon going to have to punt it away.
Not even first sack of the game, first tackle. And, hey, there's nothing better than your first tackle coming out of TFL, especially via way of a sack. Way to get your first tackle there, Justin. Ducks are now looking a little bit sluggish here. Is momentum shifting back to the Buckeyes? It's a little early to tell, but don't be surprised here.
You know, and now they're going to get a good return. They're going to get great field position thanks to Smokey Woods, 18 yards into plus territory. So they'll start this drive 1st and 10, ball on the Duck 48-yard line. Davis under center, Crenshaw the lone back. Quick 2-step drop here, and this is dumped underneath, and Jordan Little slipped 1 before getting bumped out of bounds, gain of 5.
And Jordan Little just 7 yards shy of the century mark, making an impact on both sides of the ball.
And it doesn't seem like he's made plays downfield a ton. You have one throw that I can remember downfield. The rest of them have been underneath. He's done a lot of catch and run. And Crenshaw catch and run, but he puts it on the field. And for the 3rd time tonight, the Buckeyes have turned it over. And boy, if you want to pull an upset, Dom, this is how you do it. You force turnovers, and Oregon has done it tonight.
And a big one indeed. What a way to sacrifice your body for Joshua Reinhardt. And that is going to force the fumble.
And Corey, just so you know, I do remember the time that Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl. Greatest comeback ever. Zach Carell with a 9-yard carry up the middle of 2nd and 1.
Bad time to say that The Waterboy is like one of my least favorite football movies. Did not care for it.
I love the movie, but as far as a football movie, there are many better football movies. This one is Earl on the triple option, and she runs into a wall named Mason Davis. Dropped in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Mason Davis is just becoming a problem, surging in as we get later into this game. What a heads-up tackle.
By the way, greatest football movie ever is The Program. Fight me on that.
I will. Hold on.
And this is a triple option. Earl going to keep it and weaving through tackles. Oh, she puts it on the turf. And now Creed's got it inside the 30. And Juju Creed, they're going to credit him for 31 yards, but most of that was Alexa Earl. And I tell you what, Juju Creed saved the Ducks on that one.
Oh, what are you talking about? That is exactly how they drew that up. That was just as scripted. And no, that's a weird way to say facing the Giants. Facing the Giants is the quintessential football movie. Fight me on that.
Okay, I will admit I haven't seen that one. It's on my list of ones to watch, but I haven't seen it yet. And little speed option look. It was Earl and the fullback, and she cuts it up, and she's got it inside the 10-yard line. Give her 19, down to the 8, 1st and goal, Oregon.
Over on Twitch, 32-yard touchdown run for Richard Williams II. Penn State goes up 35-27, 2:33 left in the 3rd. Big pickup there, and the Ducks are moving Murph.
I mean, you got to take advantage of the turnovers you force if you're going to win football games like this. Oregon trying to do it for the second time. This time, though, well played by Ohio State. Isaiah Bonilla had the pitch back and made the tackle.
Big stop there. And Chad is trying to tell us that Remember the Titans is the correct answer. I don't remember asking for incorrect opinions.
Listen, I won't argue that Remember the Titans is a great football movie. And Denzel Washington, maybe the greatest actor of all time. But still, the program for me does it. I don't know why. Zach Carell, he got a couple there up the middle. It'll be 3rd and goal. Big play coming up here for the Buckeye defense.
That was correct terminology there, saying Denzel is one of the best actors. I fully agree with that.
Pistol set, 3 receivers, and Earl looking to throw, and again will not get the pass off as Bob Willie gets home. It'll be 4th and goal. Oregon has to kick a field goal here, and that's big for Ohio State. That'll keep this at a 1-possession ball game.
That is a big stand there as Bob is going to get his 2nd sack of the game. And Cody, I fully agree with you, but I didn't want to say it.
And this will be Parker Pizarro from about 32 yards away. Tough angle up and good. Oregon gets 3 off of their 3rd forced turnover. 24-19, 1:08 to go, 3rd quarter. Boy, still a 1-possession ball game though. So if you're Ohio State, big drive coming up, big return coming up. Smoky Woods, 32 yards out to the 33-yard line is where they'll give them. 1st and 10 for Ohio State. Offset eye here. Crenshaw, the deep back. They'll go play action. Davis, we've seen this multiple times tonight. He'll decide to take off, and this time he winds up with 11 and a 1st down.
Big run there, calling it the 1st down, and Tyler Timmerman is going to get credited in on that stop. Well, on the tackle. Can't really call it a stop. 1st
downs, 16-13 in favor of Ohio State. Both offenses putting drives together. And Davis deciding once again to take off, slips 1 and then slides in safely after a gain of 4.
Slide to the right. That's how you get down, and that is a smart decision there. Love to see that. That shoulder's probably still hurting from getting contacted earlier in the game.
He's been working with the Buckeye baseball coaches, and he's learning a little bit of that slide. Needs to maybe use it a little more often. Crenshaw, 3 yards straight between the tackles. It'll be 3rd and 4.
That they are moving right now, and you know what? Now would be a good time to re-look into that jet play and see if they can sneak one here on this defense.
Well, 3rd and 4 might be the final play of quarter number 3, and Ritchie steps out of bounds a yard short, and Ohio State decision time when we come back. Throw the 4s up in chat. This is going to be an excellent finish here in Eugene, Oregon, on top of Ohio State, 24-19. You're watching the CFSL, presented by PX1 Sports, here on YouTube. And welcome back inside Autzen Stadium. Nate Murphy, Dominic Barfield with you. Set to bring you quarter number 4. Ohio State has made their decision. 4th and short, they're going. Off the back foot, complete, and inside the 30, down to the 20, still rumbling inside the 15-yard line. Titan chin, 33 on 4th and 1, and the Buckeyes have it 1st down and 10.
Risky for the biscuit, and the big step back fade away to the Titan tight end is going to pay dividends there. Like going for it, and that is what you need to see for this Buckeyes offense. That might be a little bit to shake and jumpstart their motor here as we enter the 4th.
They have it 1st and 10 inside the 15. Another trip inside the PX1 Sports red zone. Crenshaw, little stretch play near side, bounce down after a 2-yard gain.
Over on Twitch, 22-yard touchdown pass to Otis Boudreaux, his 2nd. Penn State extends that lead, 42-27, 34 seconds left in the 3rd.
2 great games to start our Thursday night. Crenshaw looking to get Ohio State back on top, but he's going to lose a yard as Mitchell Day says, "Good day, sir," in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And Murph, one thing that's been exciting to watch in this game is how both defenses have really bowed up here in the red zone. They have been playing both sides with equal tenacity.
Now, we talked about the 1st downs being so even and so many, but few points on the board. Ohio State looking to add some here, but that one off the back foot does not connect. Decision time for the Buckeyes, and they're going to try and get that 3 points back.
Hey, that's the smart decision. You take your points when you can get it. It's still a one-possession lead. You just go ahead. It's still now look who's tongue-tied. Imagine that. I finally jinxed it into, as that kick is going to be good, and that's now a 2-point game back again for Ohio State. Gotta imagine that 2-point conversion might end up being the Achilles heel.
24-22, and now Reinhardt, a nice return up the middle. We've seen that multiple times for Oregon, just the kick return going straight up the seam with a little bit of success, and now they've got it 1st and 10, ball at their own 33-yard line. Pistol set, Earl gonna read this and give it off to Correll, and he's gonna muscle his way forward. Got 3 feet on that one. It'll be 2nd and 9.
3 feet almost felt generous at that point. Mason Davis again with his 7th tackle of the contest.
Now back to that flex look. Creed in motion. Earl going to keep this on the... Oh! Now she puts it on the turf. And she had no idea that Creed had been hit in the backfield. She tried to make a late pitch. And Ohio State comes up with the football.
And that just spells not potentially doom and gloom, but if you're Ohio State, big credit there. Take out the pitch man behind. There's no vision. That ball just gets thrown on the turf. And wow, big momentum.
Justin Henry falls on it for Ohio State. They start this drive at the Oregon 27. Crenshaw stretch play, got a nice block on the outside, but still only able to get 2. The Ducks able to slow him down. A nice play defensively. And
Cash Allen is going to pick up his 6th tackle of the contest. We are seeing a exciting back and forth game here, Murph.
Can Ohio State regain the lead once again? Jet Taylor in motion, sets up 2 receivers now on the left, tight end on the right. They'll go to the left with Crenshaw, stretch play, and those 2 yards he gained on the 1st down run, he'll lose on 2nd down thanks to Hilton Clark.
Hey, ran right into Clark and expected to bowl over, and just nothing doing. Unstoppable force meets the unmovable object.
4 of 12 on 3rd down for Ohio State. They need 9 yards to keep this drive going. Davis looking, pocket collapsing, takes his shot downfield, intercepted in the end zone. And Oregon comes up with turnover number 4. And now they'll kneel. I thought they kneeled it the first time. But again, it's Hilton Clark, his 2nd of the night, right after he came up with a big tackle on the previous play.
No. That first one was one of them difficult one-legged weight squats. Man, gotta love showboating in the end zone. Got to love it.
Hey, he might have been rethinking whether or not he wanted to take the knee. They will get it back at their own 20 now. So 1 turnover becomes 2, and we'll see if Oregon's offense can move it downfield. A little quick pitch there to Correll, and he puts it on the turf. And suddenly nobody wants to hold on to the football. Let's take a look at that one, but Earl did come up with the recovery.
Oh, no, I definitely on the turf. I was getting ready to say, hey, congratulations. Alexa turns her head around, makes sure that the pitch man is there, and then still puts it on the ground. We'll have a Twitch update for you guys after this play.
And we'll go back to that flex look and a little halfback sweep with Creed, and he'll pick up some positive yards there. Gets it to 3rd and 8.
Over on Twitch, 35-yard touchdown pass to Otis Boudreaux, his 3rd. Penn State pushes that lead, 49-27. Just under 8 minutes left in the 4th.
So Boudreaux with the Hattie over there on Twitch. And now on 3rd and 8, Oregon, they have not been very successful on 3rd down, but they will get this one. Christopher Fraley with 11, and they will move the chains.
Throws it across the long way, and it floats right down inbounds when it was needed. Big throw.
And now flex bone look again, and Earl hit, dropped. They'll hold on to the football, but it'll be 2nd and 12. Mason Davis, 4th tackle for loss, 10 total on the night.
Just being a menace to this offense. And credit, ball stays in the hands, does not hit the turf. We don't have any extracurricular activities.
Flex set again with the tight end near side. They'll go with that little wing sweep to the opposite direction. This time it's Ramiro. He'll gain 4. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And 3rd and 8 is not where you want to be. Got to find a way to pick up the conversions here. 3rd downs have not been either team's bread and butter tonight, but these are those moments where you've got to have it.
Well, 3rd and 8. They just picked up a 3rd and 8. Under some pressure, Earl wants 6 points, and she is picked off. It's Bonilla going the other direction, gets it out across the 30-yard line, but the Buckeyes will force their 2nd turnover, and Dom, stop me if I'm wrong. That's 4 consecutive drives now we've seen a turnover on?
I don't think it's 4. I think it's 3. But we did have a ball put on the turf the first play of that previous drive.
Okay, so 3 consecutive drives now with turnovers. Can Ohio State in this drive with a kick of some sort? Ben Davis picks up 6 on the scramble. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Hunter's coming back to it again, claiming game of the year. I don't know, man. The way that this is getting sketchy, it just might make a case.
4 receivers here, read option. Davis keeps it, has some space, and he eventually runs into Drew Curtis, but gets 11 and a 1st down.
Big pickup there, and every time I see Brutus, I really do want one of those chocolate peanut butter Buckeyes. That sounds so good right now.
Those are delicious, but every time I see Brutus, I want to hit him in that big old head. As this one thrown across the middle, Jordan Little holds on through the contact. Gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4.
I have been waiting to say this since his Notre Dame days. Hey, diddle diddle, Jordan Little over the middle. Just about time, thankfully.
You've been holding on to that for a long time. You probably could have kept that one in your pocket. This is thrown again over the middle, this time to Titan Chin, his 5th catch of the ball game. Good for a Buckeye 1st down.
Joke's on you. The shorts I'm wearing don't have pockets, so it couldn't stay in the pockets. That's one of my favorite puns that I've made.
Oh boy. We're gonna have to clip that and put that in our broadcaster highlights of the year, as this is Crenshaw, and he is hounded to the turf, but he will pick up 3 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Oh, that was a free tattoo, and Ohio State and free tattoos seem to go hand in hand. Big impact there by this Ducks defense.
Art imitating life. I like it. And 2nd and 7 for Ohio State. 3 receivers and a tight end. Tight end will slide in motion left to right, set up on the wing. Quick 2-step drop, floated near side, thrown away, and it'll be 3rd and 7 coming up for Ohio State.
It is like watching a game of Chinese checkers out here, and it is just a defensive matchup here. This is such an exciting game.
4 wide receivers, 3 to the short side, which is the top of the field. Davis coming near side, has an open receiver in between the zone. Jet Taylor for 26. It'll be 1st down just outside the 10-yard line.
Over on Twitch, 9-yard touchdown run by Colin McElroy, his 2nd. Michigan goes for 2. It is no good. Penn State still leads 49-33 with just under 5.5 minutes left in the game.
3.5 to go in our ball game. It is a 2-point lead for Oregon, but Ohio State, has the ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. But Davis sucking some wind back there in the backfield. We'll see if that affects anything. He's going to try and take off. He'll run into one, stumble forward down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Tries to take off, but air traffic control is not going to listen to him due to shutdowns. That is only a fair call for the Jet, and I'd like to see a jet plane take off for a touchdown here.
McDowell with his 11th tackle on the night. And now they're going to go screen on 2nd down, and Crenshaw nearly gets there. But guess what? Drew Curtis, again, that's about the 3rd time he's been a stop around the goal line.
Oh, absolutely. And now it's going to come down to who wants this one. It is right there.
They can get a 1st down. They don't have to score here. Davis wanted the end zone, and Timmerman swats it down. It'll be 4th and 1, but Ohio State should be able to put this one up and good to take the lead. We'll see.
Absolutely. Should be a just about gimme here.
Tough angle, but Ball has no problems with it. 2:33 left to play in our ball game, or at least in regulation. I don't know. Maybe Oregon now down a point, 25-24, as Ohio State has climbed into the lead as Joshua Reinhardt with a 24-yard return. So here we go. We're set up for a fantastic finish. Oregon with the football, still enough time to run their offense, but do you see them going a little bit more pass heavy here as we close this one out?
Anything that I predict normally goes immediately opposite, so I'm not going to give anything away here.
So they've got that flex bone look. They'll go triple option. Earl gets the pitch out to Creed. He's got spaces over the 40 and out to about the 45-yard line. Give him 18 before Ankoviak bumps him out of bounds.
Okay, now that I can take a breath, and I'm not going to commentator jinx first play or anything. Now, this is exactly what I was wanting to see. You've got 2.5 minutes. You've got a pocket full of timeouts. You're not in a rush here. Play your brand. It has been working tonight. Keep at it. Clutch up.
Well, I've got a pocket full of sunshine. I don't know if that counts for anything. Little speed option look, and this is on the turf, and it's turned over. And wow, that is unbelievable. And Ohio State able to fall on the football, and they will take it over. Johnny Taylor, Johnny on the spot. He's able to outrun one of the Oregon players to pick that one up.
To quote Skeletor here, what? I don't know exactly what we just watched. What a catastrophic turnover.
Now the onus is on the Duck defense. They'll call a timeout, but Crenshaw with 4.
Yeah, you've been playing solid for 3.5 quarters. You've got to come up big here one more time if you're Oregon.
And this is up the middle with Crenshaw. He's got 4 more. Biggest play of the ball game, perhaps, for the Oregon defense right here.
And Jordan, looks like they're definitely going to rule that a weird fumble somehow. I'm not sure.
I think it bounced off of somebody and then went forward, so it was not a forward pass. That is a forward pass, and it's jarred free. Oregon, with 2 minutes to go, still has a timeout. They will get the football back.
And that is a big stop there for the Ducks. And between you, me, and the fence post here, I'm not sure if having a pocket full of sunshine is a good idea, to be honest with you.
Listen, I mean, someone had it before me. It worked out for them. So,
no, you can give Natasha Bedingfield her credit. Come on now.
Here we go. On 1st and 10, Oregon with it back. They need just a field goal to potentially upset Ohio State. Slant route, and that one didn't work as Fraley could not hold on.
No, try to put it in the back pocket, and that almost spelled a turnover there.
And now on 2nd and 10. Creed, the wingback, he'll go out for a pass. They'll throw it his direction, but it is over everybody's head, out of bounds. 3rd and 10 coming up.
The Buckeyes sense that the Ducks are going to have to throw this, and they are clamping down this passing game.
Same formation, 3 receivers and a wing. Corella at fullback. Earl goes across the middle. Creed has it, 1st down, and he is sat down right there, but he will pick up enough to move the chains.
Had him in the prayer position. Woof.
They flip the receivers, 3 receivers in the formation still, and they'll go far side. It is complete. Big play for the Oregon offense. Musa with 28 yards and a 1st down.
First time we've gotten to call Decore's name, and in a big moment there.
And Jordan Stork delivers his 6th tackle. But with 1:34 to go, Oregon closing in. You got to wonder, what is Parker Pizarro's field goal range here? Or what do the Ducks feel comfortable with, at least in a late game situation? This one thrown underneath, complete. And I know for sure now they're in field goal range. Jake Rose to the 20.
And here comes the good question here, Murph, and I want your input on this. At what point does Ohio State start thinking about taking the timeouts to give themselves as much time as possible? Because you've got to assume that at this point, Oregon's going to keep it on the ground and look for a field goal to win this. When do you start using these timeouts?
I mean, if you're Ohio State, you got to start thinking about burning them right now. I mean, you see Oregon in clock killing mode. They're going to go up the middle with Correll, 4-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And they're not going to think about calling any timeouts here. And that's going to spell a potential doom.
We'll see what they can come up with. 5 seconds on the play clock, and they will snap it here up the middle. It's the walk-on, and with 5 seconds, Oregon calls the timeout. Pizarro, a chance to be a hero. Davis with his 11th tackle, but from 30 yards away. Snap down, kick up. Kick is good. 3 seconds to go. Oregon with a 2-point lead. But we've seen special teams make big plays this season all over the CFSL. Dom, you've got to tackle right here.
special teams, special players, special plays, right? Anything can shake here.
Well, here we go. From about a step deep in the end zone, Woods to the 25, ball game over. Oregon will upset number 7 Ohio State here at home. We had a fantastic ball game. Dom, let's start wrapping up game number 1.
And call it a comeback and call it an upset. The Ducks get the dub finally this season. After so many heartbreaks, after so many bad beats, they finally get number 1 in at the Autzen Zoo. Big credit to both sides of that team showing up there, and that is a devastating loss for Ohio State, right in the thick of everything in the Big Ten conversation.
27-25 Oregon over Ohio State again, your final score. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Dominic Barfield, for tonight's action. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And we will wrap things up here from the Pacific Northwest. But we want to remind you to join us again at 8:30 Central Time here on YouTube when the West Virginia Mountaineers host the Texas A&M Aggies. And over on Twitch, it's Miami and Clemson. We'll see you then, everyone.